Hey, it's Dr. Oob here. I want to walk you guys through what I'm going to make for my meal prep this week. I just got back from the gym. I'm training for a try right now, so I just swam and I'm probably going to run in a little bit. And on the way home, I stopped at Whole Foods and decided to get some food for my meal prep. If you're anything like me, if you don't do your meal prep ahead of time, then you're just not going to eat well. So if you're trying to live a healthy lifestyle or lose weight or try to reverse autoimmunity or something, eating the right foods is so important. So making sure you stock up ahead of time and not waiting until you get home after work and you're busy and you're tired and you don't have time to make a good meal. So make a meal prep plan on the weekends and cook everything on the weekend and have stuff stored in the fridge ready to go, ready for you to grab so that you don't cave in. Because let's face it, when you're hungry and you're ready to eat, you're not really going to make good choices. So let me show you what I've got here. I've got a mixture of different stuff. I plan on kind of baking, roasting all this stuff. So I've got some chicken, some bell peppers, Brussels sprouts, onions, and a little bit of garlic that I'm gonna sprinkle on top. And then seasoning, I'm not too awesome with the different seasoning, but let's just keep things basic, guys. Salt, pepper, some olive oil, and rosemary can go a long way. I've got some blueberries for dessert, and then I found that I drink so much more water when I actually can carry a container with me. So these are the Hydro Flask. It's like a 32 ounce, and I just fill this up with my reverse osmosis water every day, and I find that I am much more likely to drink more water if I do that. A quick tip is whenever you're buying organic groceries, so I just went to Whole Foods and you can see some of the stuff is organic. The quick tip as far as what foods to buy organic and which ones not is that if you were eating the outside of the food, you most likely need to get it organic. So take the avocados for instance. You don't actually eat the skin of the avocado. So avocados you can actually buy non-organic and save yourself some money. Whereas bell peppers, sweet peppers, these you eat the outside, you eat the skin. So you actually want to buy organic in those at all possible. Same thing with the Brussels sprouts. Onions, not so much because you're peeling the outside of the onion, but I can't remember if that's on the Dirty Dozen list or not. So there's an app called Dirty Dozen. It's published by the group EWG, Environmental Working Group, and they put out two lists every year. One is called a Dirty Dozen, and the idea behind that is you need to eat these foods organic if you can afford it, because these foods are more likely the dirtier foods. And then they also publish a Clean 15 list, and that Clean 15 list is, hey, you don't need to buy these organic because they're already grown pretty well. So that's my tip for right now, and I'll show you the final product once it's done. Okay, so here we are. Most of my vegetables are chopped up. I'm going to add some avocado oil. I decided to do avocado oil with this instead of olive oil. Olive oil has a lower cooking temperature and avocado oil has a higher cooking temperature, and so it works much better when cooking. You don't want your oil to get burnt because then that's actually more dangerous than not using any oil at all. So this is the avocado oil. I'm using some cold pressed stuff that I got from my friend Jerry. It's pretty good, and then we're going to add a liberal amount of salt to make things taste pretty good, and then some pepper, which I need 2 hands for. So this is pretty much going to go in the oven after I finish cutting up the chicken, and then we'll be ready to go. Alright, so here we are. We have our final product. Added some quinoa and brown rice to add a little bit more carbs to this since I was pretty heavy on the protein and veggies. And I'm going to add some olive oil to the top. Like I talked about earlier, you don't really want to cook on high temperature with olive oil too often, so I'll add a little bit more oil to add some fat to this. Then I've got my apple for a snack, and then avocado for even more fat. And you can see everything I basically made 4 meals, so I've got a fruit with each one, an avocado. Actually need to get one more avocado, it looks like. And it turned out pretty good. I like it. So meal prep is the most important phase of this, guys. I want to remind you, if you don't prepare ahead of time, you can plan to fail. Okay, have a good day. Bye.